your ass down, cause it must have been a while since you last saw a cat with such inimitable style. Living on video in a cathode ray screen, best 60 hertz friend that you've ever seen. From the development lab straight into your home, desktop, laptop, tablet or phone. Might find him on the beach, just relaxing by the water.
Is he any good though?
Yeah, well, sorta. Cam, stereo sound guaranteed, 625 lines of video feed. The show's about to start and it's gonna be mental. Max headroom resemblance is all coincidental.
Hello. How you doing? Back once again. Twice in as many weeks. That's unusual, isn't it? Who we got in chat? Zebra. Hello, mates. Just catting. Always catting. Joshy, how you doing? Nice to see you. How are you doing? Another last minute stream, isn't it? Another last minute, Oh, 5 minutes to go, everybody. Jump in quickly. And yet, here you are. It's always appreciated. Back once again with the Renegade Master. D4 damage with the ill behaviour. Yeah. Yeah. What day is it today? It is Wednesday. I'm thinking about actually doing a schedule, right? Or a broad... Like, just start off slow at first. Just a very low commitment of streaming once a week on Wednesdays. Because Wednesdays always seem to be pretty quiet for streaming anyway. So I'm here for the scraps, baby. I'm here for the scraps. Yeah. Well, that's the idea. So from now on, I think maybe once every Wednesday from 5 o'clock. How does that work with you guys? What do you reckon? We'll go from there. I think we'll start every Wednesday. Make a solid commitment. We'll make a liquid commitment. We'll make a gaseous commitment to once a week, every Wednesday from 5. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Excuse me. So what's on the docket for tonight? We've got we're gonna watch some Star Test again because it's been a while. And then a bit more Krypton Factor. Krypton Factor. And some catchphrase. And then, if there's still time after all of that, I just downloaded a new game. Well, it's not a new game, it's been out for a few years, but it's new to me. Not for broadcast. Which looks quite fun. And quite, sort of semi-related to what I'm doing here anyway, isn't it? So, yeah. We got the time, a bit of not for broadcast at the end. So... Alright, that's all the chat and admin out of the way, isn't it? I think. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do? Plug for subs. That's always good, isn't it? Yeah, if you want to subscribe, you get ad-free viewing and some emotes. And you can subscribe with Amazon Prime if you've already got that, and it'll cost you absolutely nothing. What else? There's a Discord and there's a Blue Sky. There's a couple of links in chat already for that. So if you fancy following on Blue Sky or joining the Discord, you can do that. Right, that is all of the admin out of the way. Shall we crack on with music off? Thank you. Bit of Star Test. Bit of Star Test. Is that coming up? It is.
Now on for some sticky moments for Julian Clary, facing the Star Test.
Let's turn it up a smidge. Maybe a smidge less.
Hello there.
Hello, Julian.
Hello.
Welcome to Star Test, the computer interview.
You're too kind.
It's just the two of us here, but viewers will be phoning in during the show to vote on whether or not you are telling the truth.
Don't call those numbers. I think those lines have been inactive for 34 years. Although it does say cost of call is only 5 pence, so I don't know. Might be worth a punt.
If they believe you, there will
Como,
be the chance
hello, how
to
you
play
doing?
a clip from your latest video. If not, a mystery forfeit will appear in its place. So please, try to answer my questions honestly. Here are 9 categories of questions. Please select a category by simply touching the screen.
Sweet and sour to start with.
Please choose any number.
Got a headache coming on. It's not from the garishness of this stream and all the screens, is it? Neck a couple of paracetamol, mate. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks.
Number 2.
What's the one thing that you don't have in your life that you would really like?
A girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Really, Julian? Well,
Number 8.
Are you a slave to fashion?
No, I'm not. I can't be doing with fashion as in the latest fashion. I put a lot of my energy into stage clothes. And so after that, my day wear is all a bit of an anticlimax. And you need to be quite organised and coordinated to sort out a stunning outfit to wear first thing in the morning. Usually it's some scrunched up t-shirt that hasn't been ironed, I'm sorry to say.
same. See, look, I wear the same sort of clothes as Julian Clary, scrunched up t-shirts. Why am I not as popular? Where's my fame and fortune and the red and yellow jacket? No, I don't. It's not. I couldn't really pull that off.
Number 6.
Who is your best friend?
I've got lots of very good friends. I don't know if I have a best friend in the same sense that you have a best pair of shoes or you had a best friend when you were at school. I'll plump for Fanny the Wonder Dog.
Fanny the Wonder Dog. Sly, hello mate, how you doing? Welcome in. Red and yellow, so Kodak or ketchup and mustard? Yeah.
Number 5.
Who would you choose as your sugar daddy?
Oh, what a nasty thought. That's some person that gives you money in return for sexual favours, and I'll have no doings with that, thank you very much. Number 13.
Why won't you tell the press what dog food Fanny eats?
Did you notice that deliberate pause there? Get him on edge. I don't think he was out at this point, believe it or not. There's probably, I think in the media there was still like discrimination against LGBT people on TV. Kind of surprising when you consider like Frankie Goes to Hollywood and all that lot came out, what, about 6 years before this?
Well, I haven't noticed them pounding on my door asking what dog food she eats. She's a vegetarian, of course, so she eats, I'll tell you now, she eats Wilson's Mix. It's sort of oats and things, and you put hot water on it. And she's never complained, although I think it's a shame.
That sounds disgusting. Oats with hot water on it. Happy Pride, yeah, happy Pride Month, everybody. What are you doing what's everyone doing to celebrate Pride Month?
That dogs, they can't just go to the fridge and open it and eat something when they're hungry. They have to wait until some kind human gives them something to eat. So
Watching this, the gayest thing you could possibly do. Zebra says, I eat oats and hot water every day. Ah, porridge. Yeah, of course. Forgot about that. I usually have it with milk. Having it with water sounds a bit... It's literally gruel, isn't it? If you just eat oats and water.
I have to make these decisions on her behalf, but because she has a very sensitive bowel, we tend to stick to the oats. Number 11.
When were you last in a bad mood?
Oh, yes, the day before yesterday, when I met, I met Jonathan Ross, actually, and he upset me. Didn't mean to, of course. He was just talking about my television show and saying how vulgar it's become. And I'd had a bad day anyway, and so anything was likely to send me on the turn. And so I was a bit peeved about that, because I like vulgarity, and I think the public does too.
Have you seen the lovely Hugh Jelly anywhere? Is he over there? Ah, here he comes now.
Is that Barry from EastEnders? No.
Welcome. Welcome to Australia.
Thank you, sir.
How are you, Hugh?
Very well indeed, sir, thank you.
Are you having a...
Hugh Jelly, apparently. I'm guessing that's a stage name. If this isn't gay, then I don't know what is. Ah, look, and there's a rainbow behind me at the moment as well, look. There we go. I'm gaying it up for Pride Month, everybody. Gotta get those that pink pound in.
a nice time in Australia?
Yes, I've been surfing.
Surfing?
Yes, they bought me an extra wide board.
Hope you didn't get any foam in your mouth.
Before and after, please.
Please choose any number.
Number 3.
What regrets
Philip Herbert. Was Hugh Jelly, apparently. Never heard of him. His face looks kind of familiar, though.
do you have in life?
I'd never met the person this was modelled on. Number 1.
How much of a kid are you?
How much of a kid?
How much of a kid are you?
As in child?
No, a goat.
How much of a child am I? I presume that's what you mean. I've got quite an overdeveloped child ego. Most people have 3 egos, parent, adult and child, and tend to spend most time in one ego state or another. So...
That's a true psychological theory, that one, about having 3 egos, the parent, adult and child. If you're interested, look up something called transactional analysis. There you go, a little bit of education for you. It's quite interesting stuff.
Because of my profession, I need to get into my child ego state. I hope that answers your inquiry. Number 14.
How proud are you of your background?
Well, I think it was a very pleasant background. You could do a lot worse.
Didn't come here to learn. Mate, every day's a school day. Every day's a school day.
Tree-lined suburbia in Teddington. Bicycle rides through Bushy Park. So yes, it was quite a nice background to have. Number 12.
How would you describe your favourite childhood toy?
My farmyard set. Well, lots of little plastic miniature animals. And it just so happened I had a green carpet in my bedroom, which was ideal for a farmyard setting. So I used to play with that more than any other toy, and I used to play with it on my own. It was Tom the farmer, I should say, and his wife Jill, who had no legs because the dog bit them off. And they used to live in the pigsty for reasons best known to themselves. I had hours of fun with that, and I still have it in a cardboard box, which I'll get out from time to time when there's nothing on the telly. Number 15.
What were the darkest habits of the monks at school?
Well, I've no firm evidence. I've no photographic evidence, but there was one monk who was very elegant and used to swish around in his long black robes with the little hood at the back, which was quite nice.
Kind of school would you go to where they have monks? Is that... That's a bit strange. Is that just like a regular boys' school kind of situation? Surely not. See, I just went to a scummy, regular, run-of-the-mill state comprehensive, so all of these specialist schools with their strange rituals and monks, it's a bit alien to me.
Sort of thing Big Fun would wear to a funeral, I always thought. And he'd waft around, flouncing around, and he'd sort of lurk outside the lower fourth latrines a lot. So what his habits were, I don't know. I'm sure they were entirely religious. But raised an eyebrow or two amongst the lower sixth form. Number 10.
What was the best advice your parents ever gave you?
Do as you please. Number 11. This could do with the water.
What are your main concerns about growing old?
I don't mind growing old because it's inevitable, and you get wiser as you grow older. So you get compensation for the loss of vitality that you suffer as you get older. But things like, I've got this pain in my elbow that I don't know what it is. It just sort of won't go away, and I think that's something to do with being a bit older, maybe.
He can't be any older than 30 here, surely. That's ridiculous. I tell you what, I slept funny on my shoulder like 3 nights ago, and it still hurts. It's not much fun, is it? After you turn 40. It's all over by 30. I tell you, throughout my 30s, everything was fine. And then after I turned the age I am now, early 40s, suddenly, I just like, oh, aches and pains. Fortunately, no back problems yet, because I know those, yeah, you can get absolutely plagued with those. But yeah, if you're sleeping on your shoulder, like, one night, and then your shoulder and your neck and your back on that side is ruined for like half a week. It's ridiculous. Spunky, hello. It's that damn cat. Guards. I had leg cramp 2 days ago and it's still sore now. Cramp only lasts like a minute or two, doesn't it? And then it sort of disappears. That sounds rough. I've only ever had cramp in my toes. And even that's only been like for 30 seconds, something like that. Being biological is stupid.
But no, I don't do anything with this arm to make it hurt. So, aches and pains and ill health, I think, would be...
Am I the only one that thinks cramp is, like, painful but kind of funny? I don't know. I wouldn't find it particularly funny. I think if you bang your elbow on something and you hit your funny bone, that's sort of amusing. But then that pain's over in a few seconds as well, isn't it? Like out of nowhere, your foot or calf just goes, well, actually, it hurts so much, but also want to laugh. Yeah, that's an unusual one, Spunkers. I'm not sure. Has anybody else... I know it's Pride Month, but should we just make it Old Age Pensioner Month and we'll all just sit in here moaning about our personal physical ailments instead? That sounds just as much fun, doesn't it?
Be my answer. Number 7.
What would you like to have been if you'd had a different career?
A social worker, I think, would suit me. Not because I'm particularly good at helping people with their problems, but because I'm interested in other people's lives, and I'm a gossip monger, basically, which is a sort of glorified social worker without the fringe benefits for the clients.
Please select a new category.
Faith and fortune.
Please choose any number.
Number 8.
Do you believe in a benevolent God?
Yes. Yeah, strikes me as pretty benevolent. He must be to have created Gary Bushell, I think. Number 12.
Gary Bushell used to write for the Daily Mirror as a TV critic, for anyone who doesn't know. Any age could be retiring age if you're successful enough, unlike me, who will have to wait until I'm 68. Sly, you'll be lucky. You'll be lucky if you can retire at 68. I don't think any of us are going to get to retire. Well, depends. Depends on the next few years, isn't it? What's going to happen? Let's not get too bleak about this. Come on, it's fine. It's probably fine.
When did you last go to church?
You mean a good Catholic church, I presume? It would have been Christmas last year, I think. And jolly good it was too, a very good show. Number 11?
Do you enjoy gambling?
No. There's a theory going around the cabaret circuit that I spend all my spare time at the Dogs betting on greyhounds, but I deny it all. Number 9?
What does your god look like?
He's got a great deal of makeup on, and his hair has been plaited. He's dressed in a lycra cycling outfit.
Nice.
And he's going cooey like that. Number 1.
Who is your personal guru?
Let's go gambling. Oh, I should do some channel point things again, shouldn't I? I tell you, I was going to look up how to do channel point predictions. Because last time it wasn't working properly. I was going to like see if I could fix that. I'll see if I can get it fixed before we do catchphrase.
New VO5 pump action gel sprays combine the strength of a gel with the convenience of a spray. Power to volumize. Control to stylize.
Just what I need. I've got very unruly, long hair, for those who don't know me. It's not on my head, of course, it's mostly on my shoulders, but still. Oh, hello! What's this? Ah, chippies, yes! Look at him go. Oh, those look great. Yeah, a bit of salt, love. Thanks very much. Smashing. God, I could really... Every time I watch that video, really go for some bloody chippies. Oh, I love some bloody chippies.
Now you can style with confidence, not compromise.
It's a very elegant, twinkly kind of advert for a hair product, isn't it? Yesterday I learned about orange chips. Orange chips? What are they? What, like sweet potato chips? Those are kind of orange, aren't they?
Collect the tokens from 10 Twix packs and you'll enjoy thick chocolate, creamy caramel, crunchy biscuit, and £1 off your next 10 Twix.
That's a bargain. Battered chips. Oh, come on. Popular in the Black Country. Like Wolverhampton, that sort of area. Why do chips need to be battered? They don't, Joshy. They don't. They're already bad enough for you. What's this an advert for? Anyone? What do you reckon this is for? Trying to remember, see if I can remember what this was. Body spray, yeah. Bounty? Hoodie Mike, how you doing, mate? Tampons. Yeah, after being chased by a fucking crocodile, it's gonna go, wow, party form! Yeah, when you're on the rag, the last thing you need is a crocodile chasing you. I'm good, mate. I'm good. We're just, just in the middle of an ad break for Star Test at the moment with some Julian Clary. We'll be back to that in just a moment. Oh, yeah, I think Spunky's right. That looked like the Shaw logo to me.
Won't let you down.
It sure is.
Oh, here we go again. Why does she always clean when I'm in the bath?
We're germs. She doesn't even know we're here.
Oh, no, she must have found out. She's using Domestos multi-service cleaner. Let's get out of here.
Only Domestos multi-surface cleaner kills every germ as it cleans your home.
Oh, no, not on the floor as well.
Make your home your own again. Trust Domestos multi-surface cleaner for a germ-free clean.
0898 5 8.
Ring the Chatterbox chat line on 0898 5 8 now.
Do not call that number. The line has been inactive for 34 years.
What natural disaster destroyed the ancient Roman city of Pompeii?
Oh. Well, it's giving it away the answer too quickly, isn't it? I think we all knew that. Wait a minute.
Trivial Pursuit is back at McDonald's. £6 million
Trivial
worth
Pursuit.
of prizes. There's 2 cash prizes of £100,000. 10 Rover Metro GTIs. 10 Thompson holidays in Jamaica. Over 4,500 home entertainment prizes from Sanyo.
Well, these are better prizes than you get on Catchphrase. I was always on the side of the germs in those adverts, yeah.
Or if you're really lucky, you could win a McDonald's soft drink. Pick up a card from McDonald's, select one question category, scratch out that question and one answer. And remember, every correct answer wins a prize. The £6 million Trivial Pursuit Challenge at McDonald's.
God, I would love to play that. Alright, what's this an advert for? Everyone? Anyone? Have a guess? Oh, God. Bit more? Body form? Wow! Body form! Or it could be perfume. Real ad break interrupting fake ad break. It's ads all the way down, mate. It's ads all the way down. That's now considered a hate crime against stupid people, which is McDonald's target market. Yeah, that's a good argument there. Oh, I was going to say it's Perrier, but that's as a bottle of water of some sort.
Spirit.
That's Evian.
Balance. Evian natural mineral.
Alright, Spunky, no worries, mate. Have a good time at the gym. Do some push-ups for me, mate. I haven't got the time to do them, I'm afraid.
Water.
Who is your personal guru?
There's a girl called Penny who does my rebirthing and body harmony and any kind of psychic sorting out that I need. And she's very good. She comes at a drop of a hat. Sometimes if I was at the Hackney Empire once, about to do a show, and I felt most peculiar.
Do any of you come at the drop of a hat? Moving swiftly on.
So I sent for Penny, and she came and did the laying on of hands in the dressing room and saved the day.
Now, please select a new category.
Certainly. Health and happiness.
Please choose any number.
Number 1, please.
How do you keep your schoolboy complexion?
Well, I don't. It's just a lot of makeup.
Worst superpower ever, yeah.
Underneath, it's a 31-year-old complexion. Number 5.
How good a dancer are you?
I don't have the rhythm of life.
Has he got a really big arse, or is it just really puffy trouser legs he's got there? Some kind of, I don't know, is it like swollen legs? That's a deep vein thrombosis that needs looking at. Swift medical attention. Enormous pantaloons. MC Hammer. Yeah, MC Hammer pants. Quite right.
Sadly, I used to shake it around discotheques.
I'll fuck him and let you know. So he said he was 31, right? And this was in 1991. So now he's 65. Literally retirement age now. Damn, that's depressing, isn't it?
And then I got to, I was going to sit on there, but I don't think I will.
63? Oh, okay. 63. Time makes fools of us all.
No, I was all right as long as you keep your legs, I found. If you keep your feet firmly on the ground and you just shake everything else around, you can get away with it if it's very busy and you stand in front of the smoke machine. But it's just not one of my talents. I'd like to have gone to dancing school when I was younger. Both my sisters did, but I was a boy, so I wasn't sent, and that's probably got something to do with it. Number 6.
To what extent do you monitor your weight?
Well, there's a funny question. I never used to have to take any notice of it at all, but round about 28, 29, I don't know if your metabolism slows down or...
Yeah. Yeah, mine's been getting progressively slower. Fucking huge now. Did anyone else just put on loads of weight during COVID and just never shift it? Anyway, this isn't about me.
Or you just do too much shopping at Marks and Spencer's, and anyway, I started to get what's politely known as midriff bulge, and I'm holding it in now. But I do have to keep an eye on it, otherwise you can't wear lycra on stage. And although it's a comedy act and you're there to make people laugh, I don't really want people laughing at someone who's trying to fit into something that they can't. So it's a constant struggle, I can tell you. My manager bought me a rowing machine recently, which I use as a kind of objet d'art in the hallway, and I never considered mounting it for a moment.
You reach that age, 24, 25, your muscles give up, they wave a little white flag, and without any warning at all, you're suddenly a fat bastard. Yep. It's the Dave Lister experience, isn't it?
Number 8.
What do you sound like when you sing in the bath?
When I sing in the bath? Well, you're probably familiar with my singing, and it's much the same, a little bit more resonant in the bath, because I've got a Perspex shower screen, which makes it all nice and echoey. But the neighbours haven't complained.
Does anyone here... excuse me, does anyone here sing when they're on the toilet? It's one of those it's one of those habits I've had when I was a little kid, and I still do it if no one else is around. It's usually something rude, like rude lyrics to a regular song. Like, instead of "I'm Spinning Around" by Kylie Minogue, it'll be like, "I'm taking a shit, I'm wiping my ass." Cut that.
Were you breastfed?
Yes, I was. But my mother didn't really enjoy it. But I was.
Do you prefer chocolates with hard or soft centres?
Hard, funnily enough.
Would you rather play a game of football or netball?
Oh, I'd rather be run over by a bus, I think.
Play Balatro on the toilet slide. That's dangerous. You could be there for like 2 hours. You get on a good endless run, you could be there. Legs will go to sleep.
What is your favourite cocktail?
A brandy Alexander. I once had 9.
Would you rather eat 2 cloves of garlic or 6 spoons of cod liver oil?
Oh, garlic, clearly. Have you ever, has anyone here ever eaten a whole clove of raw garlic before? It's quite the experience. You properly chew it and really get it. Yeah, yeah, oh, just don't do it. Don't do it.
I'd go for the cod liver oil.
Why would you do that? I was drunk, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. I ran out of crisps. I was looking through the cupboard, and I thought, in my inebriated state, I thought, I could eat this. I could eat a clove of garlic, and one of two things will happen. It will either satiate my hunger, or it will put me off my appetite so badly I won't want to eat anything.
What do you wear in bed?
A t-shirt.
Which is your favourite fruit?
Mango.
Which is your favourite band?
Well, I don't know. UB40. There.
Really? I don't believe him on this one. I don't believe UB40 is his favourite band. Come on. Alright, let's not get done for copyright on that.
Well, we better get Love and Passion over with.
Not even a good UB40 song. It's not worth getting done for copyright on that one.
Please choose any number.
Yes. I get the idea now, I think. Number 5.
To what extent do you let your emotions show?
Not very much. Wouldn't wear my heart on my sleeve very much, and if I lose my temper, then well, I don't lose my temper. If I get angry, I can control it very well. I don't like being out of control, which is if you're crying hysterically or ranting at someone, it's sort of you're not in control. So I try and avoid that in a very English sort of way. Keep tabs on things, but one does have a need to let off steam emotionally at times. So that's really where my rebirth and body harmony and things like that come into play. So I put time aside, and you go and do a bit of pillow punching therapy. That's more or less how I deal with that.
That was a really boring answer, thank you.
Number 9.
Would you ever volunteer for one of Scylla's blind dates?
I'm a big fan of that programme, so I think I would, but they'd have to do a gay blind date, wouldn't they? Which I don't quite know that they're up to on Saturday primetime television on LWT. But should they do that, I'll be first in the queue. Number 12.
How would you rate yourself as a flirt?
Very good. Constantly flirting. I can't help myself. It's a Gemini trait as well. I think it's such fun flirting. Whether I'm any good or not, I don't know. But I do a lot of it, so it's bound to get better with practice. Number 10.
Which are your erogenous zones?
Oh, those are your fruity zones, aren't they? Well, I think the groin area is a bit of a winner.
Groinio?
The neck, the back of the neck as well. I certainly...
Neckio? They're making these up, aren't they? Surely.
I like looking at the backs of people's necks, if they've got one. Some people don't have a neck, really, to speak of. So the neck and there, and there's a certain area just around here that it's one of those areas I can't I can't stand being touched on that area. I feel very vulnerable around there. But I like it at the same time, if you know what I mean. I have to be forced. Number 13.
Is monogamy a problem?
No, it's not a problem. I quite like monogamy these days. I used to have no time for it. But I think in this day and age, you know, and what with being my age, I'm not that bothered with sleeping with everyone I see anymore. So I'm happily monogamous at the moment. And it's not a problem. If it was a problem, then I'd change the rules of the game, I think.
Now, please select a new category.
Right then. There's only one left, and that's honour and justice.
Please choose any number.
Number 8.
When did you last feel guilty?
Guilty? I think when I went out for... I'd only been out a couple of hours, but I came home and Fanny had been caught short in the bathroom, which always makes you feel guilty, because I should have been there to let her out. But she should have better bladder control as well. Number 13.
What have you ever stolen?
Oh, heaps. I used to, well, I still do. If I had a bad gig years ago, I'd steal something from the venue. Would cheer me up. Like, I've got a lovely mirror at home that came from Jongleurs in Battersea. I hope they've probably forgotten about it by now. Very nice. And I thought they hadn't paid me well enough, or something nasty had happened to me. So I compensate myself for a rough deal by pocketing something.
Alright, only 3 minutes to go. It's getting a bit... I expected him to be a bit more interesting with his answers and stuff, but it's... yeah.
11.
How good a liar are you?
Very good, very accomplished, very convincing liar, but I've given it up. It's the problem with lies is that you have to keep on with them, and you have to. I don't remember which lies I've said, and then one lie will lead to another lie, and before you know it, you're living in a fantasy world. So it's much better to be brutally honest.
Before you know it, you're living in a fantasy world. He says, wearing giant pantaloons and a yellow and black sparkly jacket and a spiky collar.
4.
Have you ever been arrested?
No, that's one of life's pleasures yet to come.
How do you feel at the end of the interview?
Well, I'm a little bit clammy under here. I feel a little bit clammy, but I'm looking forward to a nice cup of tea.
Who would you like to see in the star test chair?
Larry Grayson. Why don't you get him in? He could make it up the stairs. And Roger Whittaker. Joan Collins, she might come. If you promised her a burger. My assistant, Hugh Jelly, he'd be interesting as well.
You are now invited to select 5 characteristics from the on-screen menu, which you feel best illustrate your personality.
I can't see them very clearly. Fruity is a good word. I'll say I'll be fruity. Crappy. No, that's not one of them. Saucy. There you are. Fruity, saucy. Stubborn. Cheeky. And shy.
The phone poll results show that most viewers are happy you have been telling the truth.
Well, that just goes to show you how perceptive the British public are. I was born under a wall.
What is this?
I born. I wish I hadn't started to slow down. Then I'm always saying that.
I had no idea he had a music video, let alone doing this song.
Wheels are made for rolling, mules are made to pack. I never seen a sight that didn't look better looking back. I was born under a wandering star.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Here are 3 clues to my next mystery guest.
Who enjoys rapping all day and night? Who keeps Alison Clarkson locked up at home? Hopefully that's like a soap opera character. Who used her first hit to snub her maths teacher? Not a clue.
And if you want to know who this is, you need to tune in 15 minutes earlier next week at 11:45.
Oh, I missed that one. 34 years late for that. Never mind. Alright, well that was passably entertaining for a short amount of time, wasn't it? What's up next? Oh yeah, hang on. It's everyone's favourite from last week. The Krypton Factor.
My name is Lisa LaRoche. I'm an astrologer and I'm from London.
I'm Mike Berry, a computer recruitment consultant from Bristol.
My name is Kath Turner, a production support officer from Macclesfield.
I'm Bob Smith. I'm a chartered surveyor from Birmingham.
And I have checked that this one is the full length. Oh, have I? Hang on. Yep, this is fine. We've got the whole one this time. It's not going to cut out like 2 minutes before the end.
Good evening. It's great to be back for the 13th year of television's toughest quiz.
What's going on? Amy 2K, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Whoops. That's right, it's no whoops, no need for a whoops. Hope you're well. Sit back and enjoy. Just in time for Krypton Factor.
United Kingdom superperson is as demanding as ever. And the first thing I have to do is to congratulate all 36 contestants.
This one is from 1989, so I think it's like 2 years after, or 1 year after, whatever we saw last week.
Who qualified from the 11,000 people who originally applied. And this magnificent and most coveted of trophies is what they'll be doing battle for. That'll be presented to the outright winner at November's grand final, but not before the 4 finalists have enjoyed the experience of their lives. This is the American Space Shuttle. We'll take those finalists to NASA in California, where they'll try to fly it from space to a safe Earth touchdown.
What? No way. They actually gonna fly the space shuttle? I mean a simulation, surely. They must mean a simulator.
Using the most sophisticated aircraft simulator in
Yeah, there it is. What a tease.
the world. But that's the grand final, the climax to the next 13 weeks. Right now, it's time to get the series underway by wishing our first 4 brave contestants, Lisa LaRoche, Mike Berry, Kath Turner and Bob Smith, the very best of luck. And headphones on, please, now, contestants, to help maximum concentration. And here we go now with round 1, mental agility. And tonight's speed test features time intervals of various kinds. I will give each contestant enough information for him or her to give me the time, date or day I'm seeking. For example, if I said 1 hour 20 minutes before midday,
That's 10:40.
the correct reply would be 10:40. Or if I said 11 days before July the 1st,
I don't know how many days June's got in it. So, I mean, I could look it up on my calendar now, but if I were in here in the studio, not a clue.
then the answer would be June the 20th. This is a speed test, so each contestant must tackle as many questions as they can in 40 seconds. We're going to begin with you, Lisa, and your 40 seconds start now. How many days between Monday and Thursday?
3.
2.
What? Oh, not inclusive, exclusive. Okay. July and August are the 2 that have 31 back-to-back, so June must be 30. How do you memorize that kind of stuff? There was a rhyme, a English rhyme that goes something like, how does it go? Well, if I knew it, then I'd know all the dates, but it tells you exactly how many days each month has, and you just have to commit it to memory. Always just had calendars, never bothered learning.
4 days before Tuesday.
4 days before Tuesday. Friday.
Friday.
1 hour 40 minutes before midnight.
10:40.
10:20.
7 months
Wait.
after October.
February.
May.
3 days
Shit.
before April the 2nd.
March the 30th.
A quarter of an hour after 12:50.
12:45.
12 days before Friday.
Sunday.
Am I getting all these wrong? More likely than you think. There was a weird rule, how you can count it on your knuckles, that I never remembered right. So I just remembered which 2 are the adjacent 31s and then count backwards from there. Okay. Zebra says yes, I'm getting them all wrong. I thought he said, what is a quarter of an hour after 12:30? A quarter of an hour is 15 minutes, isn't it? Hang on, let me wind this back.
March the 30th.
A quarter of an hour after 12:50.
Oh, 12:50. I misheard him.
1:05.
12 days before Friday.
Sunday.
1.
Christ, she was quick with that one. Zebra's off. No worries, mates. Enjoy. Yeah, if you're back in about half an hour or so, you could be just in time for catchphrase, I reckon.
Week before March the 3rd.
February the 24th.
Wrong. 9 months before May. No need to answer
January.
that. It would have been August, but in fact, in 40 seconds, marvellous start for you. You've got 7. Well done. And we move along now to Mike. And your 40 seconds, Mike, start now. 3 days before Sunday.
Thursday.
2 hours, 10 minutes before midday.
9:50.
How many days between Saturday and Wednesday?
3.
3.
4 days before June the 3rd.
May the 30th.
May the 31st.
Wrong. 5 months after September.
January.
Wrong. 3/4 of an hour after 2:55.
3:40.
1 week before August the 2nd.
Gee whiz. No, I can't do this.
July the 26th.
9 days before Monday.
Saturday.
You just missed that. The music started before
Oh.
you were right, but too late, I'm afraid. But
I
in
was
40
right,
seconds, a good start for you. You've got 5 right. Well done, Mike. And let's move down now to Kath. And your 40 seconds start now. How many days between Tuesday and the following Monday?
5.
5 days before Monday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
1 hour, 20 minutes before 10 o'clock.
8:40.
8:40.
6 months after November.
April.
6
Shit.
days before May the 4th.
April the 29th.
Wrong. 3/4 of an hour after 10:35.
12:15. 12:05.
11:10.
Wrong. 1 week before February the 5th.
January the 20th.
Well, the answer was the 29th, but not to worry. In 40 seconds, you scored 4. Well done, Kath. And finally, it's the turn of Bob. Your 40 seconds start now. 4 days before Thursday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
How many days between Sunday and the following Thursday?
5.
3.
2
What?
hours 50 before 4
yeah.
o'clock.
1:10.
4 days before August the 2nd.
July 29.
10 months after September.
July.
A quarter of an hour after 3:55.
4:10.
11 months before February.
March.
1 week before December the 3rd.
November 26th.
12 days before Friday. Don't need to answer that. The answer would have been Sunday, but fantastic start for you, Bob. In 40 seconds, you've got 8 right. Well done.
God, they're not easy, are they? I mean, some of them are.
Well, what a tough baptism that first round is, but some excellent performances there. And with the usual 10 points, 6, 4 and 2 for first, second, third and fourth place, let's look at the scoreboard. And there in fourth place, Kath, third, Mike, second, Lisa. But the early leader with a Krypton factor of 10, the chartered surveyor from Hall Green, Birmingham, Bob Smith. The world's only supersonic passenger jet, Concorde, touching down in majestic style. And tonight we challenge our contestants to land Concorde by taking the controls in the £8 million flight simulator at British Aerospace Bristol in an exacting and nerve-wracking coordination test. British Airways Concorde training captain Jeremy Rendell will judge the landing attempts. The approach is into Kennedy Airport, New York, and first to go is Lisa LaRoche. Flying fairly steadily as she follows the commands of the attitude director indicator. In whichever direction those yellow bars move, she must turn the control column in her hands the same way. And the runway's straight ahead, so the direction's good, but she is in danger of overshooting, desperately dropping the nose to get down.
Uh-oh.
But the onboard computer warning her the dive is too steep. Captain Rendell a bit worried about it.
Well, you better pull up then.
Now she's pulling back too hard on the control column, and she's beginning to climb, heading up towards the stars. Well, she is an astrologer.
Missed the runway.
And indeed she has missed it, and her flight is aborted. Hard luck.
Oh dear.
Next, it's Mike Berry, rocking about a bit, but his approach so far has been fairly accurate. The runway is directly ahead, but he's not losing height quickly enough.
Come on, level
So
off.
What can he do about it? He needs to drop the nose. That's the end of the runway. We should really be seeing the beginning of it. Now, if he can pull
this
back
doesn't
on the
look
stick
good.
now, he might just get it down on the end of the runway and onto the grass. Pull back, and he doesn't do it, and that, I'm afraid, is a crash. What a pity. He'd been doing so well. Now, Kath Turner, can she do any better? The contestants don't have to worry about engine power or flaps. They just have to keep straight and descend at the right angle. But Kath's in trouble with both those elements. Too far
She's
to the right,
miles
and
off.
too low. The automatic warning system telling her to gain height quickly. But she is way off course and in a fairly hopeless position. Just trying to get left towards the runway. Now she's starting to climb, so there's no way she can get out of this, and I'm afraid Kath Turner's flight is about to be abandoned.
Wow, they're all really struggling with it this week. Not much engine going on the space shuttle. Yeah. I think this is just a regular flight simulator, isn't it? The prize was going on the NASA space shuttle simulator, I think. It's hard to pay attention. My memory's like, it's terrible.
Hard luck. Finally, it's Birmingham's Bob Smith. It's been a very
Come on,
erratic
Bob.
approach.
Oh, God.
And if you watch his hands there, he's wrestling with that control column when really he should just be nudging it. But somehow he's got in line with the runway, approaching it at 185 miles an hour. And pushing that nose down.
Is that a normal
pushing it down
speed
much
to
too
be
far.
making a landing?
So it looks like a disaster he can't bear to watch there in the
Pull up,
studio.
pull up.
And straight into the runway, javelin style. Tough luck. So, with nobody landing successfully, Captain Rendell judged it on the best approaches. In fourth place, after a zigzag performance and crash, Bob Smith. Third, Kath Turner, who lost the airport.
A bit like a Boeing cockpit. I wonder if it was a Concorde. like in the picture there.
Second, Lisa LaRoche, whose approach was good until she unfortunately started to climb right at the end. And the winner, Mike Berry, who flew the most accurate glide slope until disaster. Now the points from those placings go into the scoreboard, and we've got a new leader with a Krypton factor of 14. It's Bristol's Mike Berry.
Here we go. This is the best round. I like this one.
And for round 3, a brand new observation challenge. Gone is spotting the differences between take 1 and take 2. In its place, the even more exacting task of spotting 6 deliberate mistakes that occur during just the one showing of...
Oh, this is going to be really hard. Delta wing with 2 engines per side right next to each other looks very Concorde. I'll take your word for it. I'm not an avionics, aeronautical sort of expert, really. But if it's Boeing, I ain't going. We all know what happened on those 737 MAX flights, don't we? It's probably fine now. Probably fine.
...of a specially shot sketch. There could be changes to costumes, props, or information like places, names, and dates. For example, a picture on the wall might disappear halfway through the sketch. A bow tie might suddenly become a cravat, and a location referred to as London at the start might become Bristol by the end. So note very carefully what our performers say, wear, and use. But in tonight's sketch, you can forget the fast changes of location. That's all part of the fun, as we're joined by special guests Annika Rice and Kenneth Kendall, getting this new style observation round off to a flying start.
Wow, Annika Rice. She was famous in the 90s. I wonder what happened to her. She sort of disappeared.
Contestants, turn to your screens, please. Maximum concentration, absolutely vital now as we join the Krypton Factor treasure hunt.
There she is.
Oh, phew, quite a stitch now.
You know where you are, Annika?
No, I've lost my clue, Kenneth. The cameraman, David, says I must have dropped it somewhere.
Oh, Annika. Never mind, I'll give it to you again. On a street where ships might be, enter a building with masts. Take 50 paces west to find the answers just beyond our ken. Oh, well, we think a street where ships might be is Harbour Lane, Annie. Is that any help?
Yes, here it is. I found it, yeah. Oh, wow, that looks nice. Thanks a lot. Pay back. Hey! Ah! Oh, sorry about that.
You have to get a move on, Annie.
Yeah, Kenneth, hang on a second. £2.50.
Any news?
£5.
Come on, Annika.
£10 each.
What is she trying to, is she offering sexual favours? You're going the wrong way with the haggling, Annika. You want to go down, surely.
Time's running out.
No problem, Kenneth. Yeah. Oh, look at that! What a bargain. I say, lads, thank you very much indeed for all your help. See ya. Hey!
The building with masts we think is a TV studio, Annie.
There they are. Oh, great. Can't miss out on those.
You'll have to hurry.
Sorry, Kenneth, there's been a bit of a hold-up. Oi! Hey! Oh, gosh.
Oh, Annie. On a street where ships might be, enter a building with masts. Take 60...
Ah, this is the first error I've noticed. 60 paces. I'm pretty sure it said 50 paces before. I think the timer might have jumped down quicker than it should have at some point when there was a jump cut earlier. And she had a burger in her hand at one point, and then in the next scene it was gone. I think, unless she already ate it. It's very surreal and confusing, isn't it? Anyway.
Paces west to find the answers just beyond our ken.
60 paces west. Which way's west, Eric? Come on. Come on! So sorry. I really am so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Made
4.
it!
Oh, well done, Annie! Woo! That's fantastic.
Now will you tell me where you put my helicopter?
Oh, would you like to know?
Well, that was quite a thing, wasn't it?
Lots, contestants, turn to the front, please. And will you now write down what you think the 6 deliberate errors were?
Did anyone see any deliberate errors in that? It's so fast-paced and all over the place, it's kind of hard to get a grip on any of it, isn't it?
And while they do that, our thanks to Annika and Kenneth for their splendid efforts there, and we shall now show you, out of sight and earshot of the contestants, just what the 6 changes were. First, the cameraman's name.
The cameraman, David, says I must have dropped it somewhere.
But David later became Derek.
Which way's west, Derek?
Next, notice the design on the Hamburger girl's jacket. Later, it changed to a plain grey one. Number 3 was the countdown clock. It jumped back from 58 seconds to 1 minute 6 seconds.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I got that one. Sort of.
Change number 4, the oranges, which in the checkout queue became lemons.
Oh, come on, you can barely see that. It's so low resolution. If I were to put a colour pick, if I were to take a snapshot of that, put it in Photoshop and get the colour picker on it, that would definitely say orange.
The clue itself contained the 5th mistake.
Yeah, I got that one.
Take 50 paces west.
But later it was no longer 50 paces.
Take 60 paces west.
And finally, Annika's headset. It had disappeared when she entered the studio at the end of the sketch. Well, I wonder if you found that harder than the old take 1, take 2 test. I certainly did. But of course the important thing is, how did the contestants make out? And I have their answer cards right here. Mike, you got 3 right, and Bob, you also got 3 right. So both of you share 3rd place. And Lisa, you got 4 right, and Kath also 4 right. So we have joint winners of that round in Lisa and Kath. We shall enter those points into the scoreboard now. And look at that, we have a brand new leader with a Krypton factor of 22, the astrologer from London, Lisa LaRoche. Round 4 takes us out to the Krypton Factor assault course. 20 obstacles packed closely together down 450 yards of Lancashire moorland. Designed to test stamina, agility, courage and determination. It's a course that demands respect, but needs to be attacked right from the start. And Major Tony Carr of the Army Physical Training Corps starts the race. Lisa LaRoche in red nearest to us, Kath Turner on the far side. Kath Turner, quite an athlete, runs for Macclesfield Harriers up in Cheshire. And in the Macclesfield...
I feel like this head start they're giving the women is a bit too big. Like, they're already through 2 obstacles already.
Marathon, she was the fastest woman. And that's nicely over the rope swing and going very well indeed right at the start. Now the men underway, Mike Berry from Bristol nearest to us and Bob Smith from Birmingham on the far side. Both keen soccer players, play in their local soccer leagues.
I don't know, the fellas are quite quick actually, to be fair.
And look at that for aggression. I talked about attacking the course and Mike Berry doing just that. Now all our contestants will have spent the last 5 weeks following a rigid training schedule set for them by the Army Physical Training Corps, preparing them for this course. They've also spent a day with the Army learning the best techniques to employ for these obstacles. And there you can see just what I'm talking about. When they land, their feet are together, their knees are together, exactly as they're told by the Army. Good example there from Kath Turner. So in the lead at the moment, it is Mike Berry. He's gone ahead of Kath Turner. And you'll notice the technique when he climbs this scramble net. Select one strand of rope, climb either side of it, and lean back as you go towards the top. This is Bob Smith in 3rd place. But Mike Berry and Kath Turner there, pretty close together. Kath's a real fighter, so she'll not let him get too far in front. Bob Smith trying, though, to get up into 2nd place himself. So, going towards the first of the water jumps now, Mike Berry. And he bounces in and bounces up and has to power up that inverted V. So there's plenty of strength left there. He's running a very good race indeed, Mike Berry. And this is Kath, and that's a cold dip for her in the 2nd water jump. Lisa back in 4th place and won't improve on that, I wouldn't think. But Mike Berry coming down now, the aerial slide with the landing to think about. And immediately he'll be pulling up those knees, up go the feet, and that's a perfect splashdown. And look at the battle going on behind him for second place. And on the far side, Bob Smith just goes half a stride ahead as Mike Berry has the finishing line in his sights. And now down the aerial slide. Who's going to get second place? No doubt about who's going to get first place. Mike Berry, it's been a brilliant run. He now takes the tape and the 10 points in a very fast time. But splashing down together, Kath and Bob, and it is Kath who gets her hands out of those safety loops quicker and on her way to the last obstacle with Lisa way back in fourth place. But under the flat net, this is the last obstacle, and it's Kath burrowing away under there. This is splendid technique, and she's holding off Bob Smith. Just a couple of strides to go now to the finishing line, and Kath comes across the line to take second place and 6 points. Congratulated by the winner, Mike Berry, and that leaves Bob Smith to come through in third place. Great sportsmanship there by all our contestants.
The physical round on this is probably the least interesting to watch, isn't it? You can't really partake in it at home. Oh, I mean, Spunky could, seeing as he's at the gym. There you go, Spunky, if you're still watching.
As we update the scoreboard with those points. And Lisa drops down into second place. And back in front with a Krypton factor now of 28 is the recruitment consultant from Bristol, Mike Berry. So very close indeed as we move into the penultimate round, and one that always sends a shiver down the spines of our contestants. It's the three-dimensional logic puzzle. And tonight's test celebrates the 200th anniversary of the French Revolution. From that array of irregular-shaped pieces, the contestant's task is to build the main fortifications of the Bastille, and the test finishes when the tricolour flies from the centre of the building. Are you all ready, contestants? The test starts now. Well,
so what are we working with? It's just a glorified giant Lego set, is it?
Let me emphasise that the contestants did not enjoy the benefit of seeing the completed version of the Bastille as you just did. So really, their first step should be to study all the pieces and look for the clues and logical steps. Looking down the line, I think they've all picked up the right start, which is to place the corners in position. And as there are 8 corner sections, they should quickly realise that this is a 2-tier construction. Bob's certainly onto that. Now, the next clue is the black doorway, which should be in the middle, obviously at ground level, and facing us. Now, Mike's got a problem, in fact, with the door. He's missed out the top part of it, so his construction is inaccurate and he won't be able to finish it. Kath Turner in third place
What a plonker.
overall, doing well. And there you see how the door should look with that pointed top to it. Bob, I think, in a bit of trouble at the moment, looking despairingly at his remaining pieces, but this looks good. Lisa very close to finishing that, I think, is the last section. Just needs the flag to go on now. There it is, and Lisa wins the round and gets 10 points. Very well done. Now, Mike Berry, he's sorted out the problem with the door, and it looks like it might be second place for him. Everything's slotting into position perfectly now. There's the flag, and second place for him. 6 points he takes, and seems happy enough about that. Now, who's going to be third, Bob or Kath? Well, Bob here is a chartered surveyor, so if he came last, he might suffer a bit of leg pulling in the office. But in fact, he makes it into third place.
Got there in the end. Good.
And he gets 4 points. Well, a storming performance on the Bastille there by Lisa. Congratulations to her. That'll put her very much back in the race now, and we'll check it on the scoreboard. And indeed, we have 2 contestants sharing the lead. With Krypton factors of 34, London's Lisa LaRoche, and still there, Bristol's Mike Berry. So a very tight battle going on here as we enter the 6th and final round. Don't forget the winner of tonight's first heat will go through to the Group A final in 3 weeks' time, and the runner-up has a chance of being there too if his or her score is high enough. Coming up, 100 seconds of rapid-fire general knowledge questions to be answered on the buzzer.
Yeah, now we're
2 points
talking.
for the correct answer, but 2 points
This is where it gets fun.
deducted for a wrong answer. Stand by, contestants. The clock starts now. Before 1954, what name was used for what are now the Commonwealth Games?
I don't know.
The answer is the Empire Games. Too late. The Empire State is the nickname of which of the USA's 50 states?
New York.
Bob.
New York.
Correct. Who plays New York policeman John McClane in Die Hard and
Bruce Willis.
David Addison in Moonlighting? Mike.
Bruce Willis.
Correct. In which sport were Helen Wills Moody and Dorothy Rand? Bob.
Lawn tennis.
Correct. Which composer wrote parts for three tenors, Cassio, Rodrigo and Otello, in his 1887 opera based on Shakespeare? Answer is Verdi. Which queen says sentence first, verdict afterwards in Alice in Wonderland at the neck? Bob.
Queen of Hearts.
Correct. Two of the heart's four chambers are atria. What are the other two called? Bob.
Ventricles.
Correct. Which ventriloquist has a dummy called Lord Charles? Bob.
Ray Allen.
Correct. Who defeated Alan Beath in July 1988 to become leader of the Social and Liberal Democrats? Bob.
Paddy Ashdown.
Correct. In which of the arts was Sir Frederick Ashton famous? Bob.
Conductor.
No, ballet. What name is used for a basket below a balloon or airship as well as for a boat in Venice?
Basket below a hot air balloon. I thought it was just called a basket.
Bob.
Gondola.
Correct. In which country are the regions of Gondar, Wailo, Tigray and Eritrea?
Say which continent or which country?
As well as for a boat in Venice? Bob.
Gondola.
Correct. In which country are the regions of Gondar, Wailo, Tigray and Eritrea?
Eritrea is Ethiopia. That's going to be very wrong, isn't it? People writing these questions must be a bunch of huge nerds. Yeah, almost certainly.
The answer is too late, I'm afraid. I've already started. Ethiopia. Which religious
right.
group regards the former Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie as Bob?
Rastafarians.
Correct. Which author created the character Raskolnikov in his novel Crime and Punishment and wrote the brothers Mike?
Dostoevsky.
Correct. Which movement began... And that's it, the end of the round, but not the contest, because two contestants, Mike and Bob, are level on 38, which means a sudden death playoff. I will read the next question. The first one to buzz will answer. If he gets it right, he wins the contest. If he gets it wrong, then 2 points are deducted in the normal way, and the other person wins. So, stand by, Mike and Bob. Here comes the question. Which movement began after a camp in Dorset in 1907 on Brownsea Island in Poole Harbour? Mike.
Boy Scouts.
Is correct, and that means that the winner of tonight's contest...
How do they know this stuff? That's crazy.
...with a Krypton factor of 40, the recruitment consultant from Bristol, Mike Berry. Well, what a fantastic finish and a great way to start the series. Our warmest congratulations, of course, to Mike on that splendid victory. We look forward to seeing him again in our Group A final, and with a very good...
Mike looks like the most generic white man you've ever seen. Really does.
Good runner-up score of 38.
Oh no, sorry. Take it back, this guy.
Well, Bob might well be joining in there too. In the meantime, from all our contestants here this evening, and from me, good night.
Good night, Gordon.
Well, we picked...
Oh wait, special guest Steve Coogan. I didn't see Steve Coogan in there. Did anyone notice Steve Coogan was in this?
Up exactly where we left off next as Gordon welcomes 4 more contestants into the arena of IQ. More Krypton Factor after the break.
Right, well, that was, I get the impression that Krypton Factor is probably a lot more fun to play than it is to watch most of the time. If they had more, like, observation rounds and stuff, that'd be better, wouldn't it? Right, I need to go for a quick bathroom break, and after that we're going to come back and watch some catchphrase, so don't go anywhere.
video and audio heads will now be cleaned. This is a mono audio test. Stereo audio test, right channel. Stereo audio test, left channel. Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Do not rewind.
Hey! You still don't have a Sega CD? Huh? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em! Want to see more?
Ah, that great new orange taste.
Listen to the beat of the bubbles on your tongue. You can feel the fizz of the Fanta going down. When orange fizzes, it's Fanta. When orange fizzes, it's Fanta.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
The usual, sir. Please.
Even after 500 plays, our high-fidelity tape still delivers high fidelity. Maxell, it's worth
even.
Ah! What was that? Hello, we're back. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't change the tape. I did change the tape. Ba 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 ba.
Making up for lost time.
Can't believe they've got a guy in to answer these questions at the beginning instead of letting me do it. It's very rude. Right, is this... It's not quite loud enough, this is it. Let's turn this up a bit. Just a smidge. Here we go.
Disc jockey.
Disc jockey.
Singing telegram.
Yeah.
Now, meet the man with all the catchphrases, Roy Walker.
What a crowd. Welcome to Catchphrase, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's favourite game show, where the fastest eye wins the biggest prize. You got to remember the golden rule. If you see it, say it. Now let's meet the people who are going to play it. Hey. Hiya, Bill. Lovely to have you on the show. What's your full name?
Bill Collins.
Bill Collins, eh? Bill Collins, eh?
Bill Collins. It's very close to Phil Collins, that, isn't it? Thanks for playing that Maxell ad. It's good, that one, isn't it? It's a classic. It's been parodied and spoofed so many times since it came out. Roy's still going, yeah. Yeah, Roy's still alive. Unfortunately, most recently I saw him on GB News getting interviewed by fucking Nigel Farage of all people. He didn't look especially glad to be there.
You're not related to Joan, are you? You're not Bungalow Bill, are you?
Actually, I'm married to Joan. Believe it or not, yeah. I'm Bargain Bill, market trader.
Market trader,
yeah.
Tell me all about yourself, Bill.
Well, I do the markets all...
Oh god, really? Yes. Yeah, let me pull that up. Hang on. See if I can find him. Roy Walker, GB News. Oh, that was a year ago. But
It was an enormous television show, and of course, its host.
Fucking can't stand the sight of this cunt.
The man that dominated the... Can't tell jokes about anymore.
Well,
Hang on, what's he saying?
Jokes.
ever since the programme in the 70s, unless you told jokes.
Yeah. And you've been telling jokes.
Ever since.
Ever since.
Yeah.
And do you
55 years, yeah.
But the trouble is, I've got friends who are comedians, and they all say comedy's getting harder and harder and harder. There are so many areas that you just can't tell jokes about anymore.
Well,
Hey, Roy's... Considering how old Roy Walker is, he's not looking bad, is he? I mean, he looks a bit confused. He's still got a full head of hair. It's still the same colour hair as it was in the 80s. Is Roy one of them? I don't think Roy's got any skin in the game when it comes to British politics, has he? Because he's Irish. Does he live in the UK? Let's find out. Let's have a quick look. Oh, sorry, Northern Irish, born in Belfast. Can you see that all right? Yeah, more or less. Hang on. Can I change the text size on this? Ah, forget it. You can see that's fine. Personal life. He lives in Lancashire Seaside Resort, which he mentioned once on Catchphrase. He has 3 children with his late wife Jean, who died of cancer in 1989. Had a stroke in 2011. His daughter Josie is an Olivier Award-nominated theatre actress. And his son Mark Walker was the host of ITV game show Steel for one series. I've seen Steel, I remember that. Oh, we're going to go down a rabbit hole with this. I didn't know that Mark Walker was his son. Oh, I've got to look that up now. It's never gonna end. ITV game show Steel 1990. Right, here we go.
And Carl have a chance to steal.
I've been watching this already, apparently.
Made by...
Does anybody remember Steel? I think it was only on for like one series. I remember seeing it like once. They have like little computer games they had the contestants have to play. I'm going off on a tangent now. We've got to go down this rabbit hole, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's Steel.
Brilliant graphics. Alright, let's skip to this is... Wait, hang on.
And here's your host, Mark Walker.
There we are. This is Mark Walker, Roy's son.
Thank you, and welcome to Steel.
Oh, you can see the resemblance. Maybe not in the mullet, but everything else.
This brand new, exciting, high-tech, high-tension game show where our contestants could steal a fortune in cash and prizes, and of course, the jackpot prize, which stands at £1,000.
He's not inherited the accent much, has he? But look, you can see... We have a shot of Roy. There we are. That's Roy. There's his son, Mark. See what you see. See what you see. Is that Heathcliff? Oh, at the beginning of the... It does look like Heathcliff, doesn't it? Right, hang on. I don't really want to see Roy Walker on GB News. Right. Yeah, it wasn't Heathcliff, but there was another character in this who looked like, Sly. This is just what it's like having ADHD. It's always... I've got like a million YouTube and Wikipedia tabs open. Right, where is he? There is a character in this who looks just like this. We're going to get to the... We're put on a pot of coffee, lads. We're getting to the bottom of this one. There he is. That's the one. No? Different hat. What kind of hat is that? Oh, welcome back, Zebra. I'm going off on a tangential rabbit hole at the moment. We almost got started with catchphrase, and then I got distracted. The size of that balloon. Right, key change, something. Right, we'll skip off from that. Right, what have we done? We've seen Mark Walker. There he is. This is Roy Walker's son, Zebra, if in case you're interested. Any excuse for cat-based media. Yeah, good point. Right, we must get on with catchphrase. We must get on with it.
Oh, Bungalow Bill, are you?
Actually, I'm married to Joan, believe it or not, yeah. I'm Bargain Bill, market trader.
Market trader,
yeah.
Tell me all about yourself, Bill.
Well, I do the markets all around the Pembrokeshire area, which is in southwest Wales.
Good for you.
Yeah, I've been married just for a year.
Just a year?
Yeah.
So you haven't got a family yet, no?
Not yet, no.
What sort of hobbies do you like?
Oh, I like gardening if I get any time, yeah.
That's nice. Any ambitions?
Yes, I'd like to own my own high street shop eventually.
Would you?
Yeah.
What would you sell in it?
The same things I'm selling now, sort of cut price chemist products.
Good. Young.
Wow, that's a lofty ambition, isn't it? I want to own a shop that sells cut price pharmaceutical products. Couldn't do that now, could you? Opening a shop would be madness. Everyone's ordering off Amazon. The high street's dead. This guy's probably fine though, isn't he?
Man knows where he's going. Hope
Yeah,
you win
so.
lots of money on the programme. Hope you have a nice time. Bill, nice to see him on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Completely slept through Krypton Factor. COVID's still doing a number. Oh, mate. You've still got COVID. Almost over it. Yeah, I hope you get shot of that soon, mate, because it does linger on, doesn't it? And to be fair, Krypton Factor was getting pretty boring towards the end, really.
Hello, Hazel.
Hello, Roy.
Tell me all about yourself.
Well, I'm Hazel and I live in Manchester. 23 years old. Work for a building society and engaged to Arnie.
Oh, that's marvellous. Have you got any hobbies, Hazel?
Five-a-side football at the moment.
Really?
Ladies five-a-side,
Oh,
yeah.
ladies
Where I work
five-a-side,
at the building
yeah.
society.
Bobby Robson at 10 like you could fill Wembley, couldn't you?
Ah! The hell was... Thank you, Sly. Every time. Just needed to wake up. That certainly woke me up.
Hey, so you like the football, do you?
Yeah, it's good.
And what do you do at the building society? You lend out money?
Well, generally cashiering, but
Cashiering,
just
yeah.
getting onto mortgages at the moment, you
So
know.
if Bill was looking for a mortgage, you might be able to help him out, would you?
If he has his money tonight.
If he has his money. Bill Hazel, lovely to have you on the programme. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the prizes our contestants go in.
All right. Been introduced to the contestants.
Generally
Lovely to have you on the...
Right, who's going to win? Who's going to do a prediction? Start prediction. Previous. All right. Who will win? It's Bill or Hazel. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. And you can win channel points. So gamble away, and prediction starts now. There you go. You should see that in the top right or above the chat. Bill or Hazel. So, have a bet. Has anyone... Oh, we've got somebody's bet 69 on Hazel. Nice. 1100 on Hazel now. Excuse me. And Oh, everyone's gone for Hazel. Okay. Right, let's see what happens.
The program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the prizes our contestants go in on tonight's show.
Fly down to Rio de Janeiro, or soak up the sun in Australia, the South Sea Island paradise of Bali, or the ancient wonders of Egypt, or join the jet set on the Riviera. Take an African safari, or a trip to Hawaii. Visit the American Midwest, enjoy the delights of the Orient, or sample the glamour of Monte Carlo.
Well, Hazel, Bill, some wonderful prizes.
Sorry, I was muted for a second there. Zebra, you're constantly getting advert overlays on the video. What, are you watching on mobile or on PC?
There, it's a great game. You're good competitors. We're looking forward for you to playing the game. We play for money. Whoever's got the most money at the end of the round, at the end of the game, goes forward. Doesn't
like that I have an ad blocker. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to use Brave for PC, and it tends to do very well with, like, blocking ads on YouTube very well. I don't see many ads on Twitch, but it doesn't seem to break Twitch either.
Into the Super Catchphrase to try and win those fantastic prizes.
Might just need to refresh or something.
The money chase is on, Hazel. We always ask the lady, Bill, to go first. So, Hazel, get lucky. Hit that button. A tenner. It's not a bad start, is it?
It's not a great start.
That's a tenner a catchphrase every time you get one right, but a word of warning, don't buzz in till you hear this sound. Best of luck, Bill, Hazel. Here's a 10-pounder.
What is this? Flea market.
Hazel.
Flea market.
Flea market's right. She seems very determined, Bill. There's a bonus catchphrase, Hazel, for which we're putting £50 into the bank. So stop the computer. You've chosen that square. We'll uncover it. We'll give you 5 seconds. Here we go.
What could that be? I'm guessing it's a word, but it also looks like it could be the back of a stegosaurus or something.
No idea.
No idea. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Anyone? The bell's gone. Should be guessable by now. Oh, hang on, there's a bit more. Oh, I think I've got it. I've got it. Old flame. An old flame.
Hazel.
Old fire.
Old fire's not right. Bill?
Old flame?
Old flame's right. That was a good catchphrase. Your turn to bonus. Which square will you choose, Bill? Center top. 5 seconds. Here we go.
I think that spells out a word, doesn't it? Okay.
No idea, Roy.
No idea. Hazel, you're back in play with Bill. Here's another catchphrase.
Tomahawk? That's a very badly drawn bird, isn't it?
Hazel.
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk's right. There's the bonus. Stop the computer. Bottom right. 5 seconds. Here we go. £20 for next.
Something full of holes. No.
Next to 50?
No, still no idea.
No idea. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Ah, I got it. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. Bueller. Pearl Harbor zebra, yeah.
Bill.
Blue Lagoon?
Wanker.
Blue Lagoon's not right. Hazel?
No harbour, nothing.
No, no. What do we see? We see Studio One is we see a harbour. Pearl Harbour. It's full of pearls, isn't it? Pearl Harbour. Not to worry. Hazel, Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Is it just jump in the lake?
Bill.
Jump in the lake?
Do you mean that?
No.
That's right. He's absolutely right. £20 each, Bill. There's the bonus. Take a square away. Centre left. 5 seconds. Here we go.
Is it cheese? Is it meant to be made out of cheese? Mouse hole? Swiss cheese? Something. It's a cheese phrase, yeah. Nah.
£20 for an extra 50. What's the bonus?
No, sorry.
No idea. Hazel, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Ah, I got it. Let's hope it won't be too cheesy. I mean, if you're going to do cheese puns, you have to mix it up a bit, otherwise it won't be any Gouda. I camembert leave. I just said that. See, look, you just look, those. Horned toad. Horny toad. No, don't unsubscribe, Zebra. No. Wait a minute, you're not subscribing anyway. Which fun little segue brings me to God, I can't do this. From our sponsor. No, wait, that's Linus Tech Tips. If you want to subscribe, get an ad-free viewing, and you get the fun little emotes. You can do that with Amazon Prime for free if you've already got an Amazon Prime subscription. Otherwise, just click that button at the bottom. $4.99 a month for what could be up to or including 4 streams a month. That's a bargain. I'll try and get... This doesn't make good economic sense, does it? I'll try and sweeten the deal somehow. Anyway, a cheese factory exploded in France. Debris is everywhere. Ugh. It's like $6.49 a month. Are you sure? I think if you're on mobile, it says it's more expensive than it is if you're looking at it on desktop. For some reason. But you're going to have to make your own fish puns. Can't always rely on someone else to do it, right? That's a bit of a push, isn't it? Saying fish puns, talking about cheese. That's what it says if I push subscribe. Really? $6.49? It shouldn't be. Unless they've jacked it up recently. Hang on, my neck's out of alignment. 1 second. Let's get that fixed. Vanity. Vanity. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Alright. Did you hear about the riot in the Chinese restaurant? It was wanton destruction. Look, we don't want to carry on with these, alright? This is... we need to leave the bad jokes up to Roy, I'm afraid. Alright, hang on. Where's he gone? There we are. Oh yeah, that's another segue though. If you're interested in bad jokes, there is a jokes channel on my Discord server. Details right there. You can join the Discord if you fancy. Right, that's enough shameless plugging. Here we go.
Bill. Froghorn.
Froghorn. That's pretty good actually. I heard about the dead Italian chef. He passed away. Fucking hell. Alright.
Foghorn's not right. Hazel?
Bullfrog.
Bullfrog's right!
What, bullfrog? Not horny toad? Oh, I didn't wait until the nose ring came in. That makes more sense.
Yes, it's good progress. Which square will you choose? Top right, 5 seconds. Here we go. Right.
What does this say? Moss... I don't know what this says.
Hazel, you got £30. You're in the lead by a tenner. For £50 more, what's the bonus?
No idea.
No idea. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Moses. Holy Moses! Oh my god, Sly, I think you cracked it. I think a combined joint effort, we cracked it. Tower of London. Holy Moses, yeah, it's a catchphrase. It's what people used to say in the old days before they, to be polite instead of saying holy shit. Holy moly. Oh, it could be holy moly. This has got to be the Tower of London, isn't it?
Bill, London Tower.
London
Tower of London.
Towers, I can only
Sorry.
take your first
Yeah,
answer,
sorry.
Bill. I'm terribly sorry. Hazel?
Well, Tower of London.
Tower of London's right. You're right.
Dreadful. Dreadful.
It's cruel, Bill, but never mind. Hazel, you've jumped in front of me there. You've taken away your square. We'll uncover it. We give you 5 seconds. Here we go. And you got £40 for an extra 50.
Holy... I mean, that last letter doesn't look like a Y, does it? It doesn't really look like much like an S. Holy Mosa...
What's the bonus?
Macho.
Macho's not right. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
That's the bell. What? What does that say? Boon? Bamboon? Slap? Boon? Bang a bang? I don't know.
Hazel.
Pat Boone.
Pat Boone's right.
Pat Boone. There you go, that's your Pat Boone. Whoop. More like Pat Croon, am I right?
There's the bonus. Only 3 squares left. Center right. 5 seconds. Here we go. Wow.
Alright, yeah, Holy Moses. It's got to be Holy Moses.
That's interesting. You got £50 now, and there's £50 in the bonus. For an £80 lead, what's the bonus catchphrase?
Holy moles.
You're not right, Bill. You're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Gold locks? Golden locks?
Bill.
Golden... locks.
Golden...
Goldilocks, yeah, Goldilocks,
I can't
yeah.
take that, Bill. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm getting a red light.
Goldilocks.
Hazel?
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks is right, yeah.
Oh, there's E. Yeah, there's letter E's on the pad. I didn't even notice that. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Well done, Amy 2K. Got there first.
Sometimes the old brain, it just clogs up there, Bill. But you were in first, but you didn't really know, did you? No, you knew after a while. It just came to you after a while. 2 squares left. Hazel, take one away. Center square. 5 seconds. Here we go.
Holy Moses.
Holy Moses is right. Take a look at the scores.
Seems like he wasn't in the Goldilocks zone. Can we not? It's painful. It's actually causing me psychological trauma. Never heard that before in my life, but I guess I got it. Yeah, hey, we got it. We got it. I think. I can't remember. I'll say Sly got it.
Hazel's got £110. She's in the lead. Bill's made a couple of mistakes, but he's still in there, and he's a great contender. Join us after the break. We've got two great contestants here. Bill's only got £20, but he's playing well. Hazel's got 110, but who's going to have the most? You're behind, Bill. We're putting the money up. It's going up to £100, so you're behind. Get lucky. Hit the button. £30 a catchphrase.
That'll do. That's a bit better.
£30 a catchphrase. Bill, Hazel, we're putting £100 into the bonus bank. Watch your screens. Here's a 30-pounder.
Cream on me. Milk me. Milk, cream me. Creamy. Pour me. Pour me. Pour me. Pour me another drink. I think you got it right, Sly.
We ran out of time on that one. What do we see? We see a jug and it's something being poured out and it's pouring the word me. So what is it?
Pour me.
Pour me. Pour me. Pour you. That costs you 30 quid. Bill Hazel, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it. Anyone? Time Bandits, yeah.
Hazel.
Time Bandit.
Time Bandit's right. There's a new bonus, a £100 bonus. Take a square away, Hazel. The centre square, sometimes the best. 5 seconds, here we go.
We all voted with the perm. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, you never know who's going to win this now, because Bill might catch up.
Oh, sorry.
No idea. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
I mean, it's not likely, but it's a possibility. Easy. Come on. Anyone? Piece of piss, this. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Aladdin's lamp. Thank you, Sly. There we go.
Hazel.
Aladdin's lamp.
Aladdin's lamp is correct. Another turn to bonus. Which square? Bottom right. 5 seconds. Here we go. 170.
Nope.
For another £100. No
Still
idea.
no
Bill,
idea.
you're back in play. Here's another 30-pounder. Mr. Chips. Hazel.
Too slow on the pause there.
Tears of Joy.
Tears of Joy is right.
Well done,
Come on,
Zebra.
you're falling behind, Bill. Hazel, there's the bonus. Take a square away. Will this one help? 5 seconds. Here we go. She's up to 200. She could take another £100. What's the bonus catchphrase?
Oh, me one. No, sorry.
You're not right, Hazel. You're back in play, Bill. Here's another catchphrase. You just... Remember in before the bell there. Hazel, I gotta offer it.
Walking in the rain. Clearly.
Walking in the rain.
Walking in the rain is right. Bill's taking a deep breath. Just relax now, Bill. Wait for that bell. Get back into the game. There's the bonus. Stop the computer. You've stopped it. 5 seconds. Here we go, Hazel. You've taken all the squares away up to now. You've got 230 for an extra 100. Give me the bonus.
Count me out.
Count you out is not the right answer. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Ah, this is clever. Is the bell gone? Oh, there's no bell on this. Pretty easy, this one. Transplant, yeah.
Oh, you put this beating for time.
Surprised I didn't get that one. That was pretty straightforward, wasn't it?
Yeah, both of you there. What do you see? You do the golden rule. If you see it, say it. You see a trans, you see a plant. It's a transplant. That's what we're looking for. Did you get that one at home?
Certainly did.
Remember the golden rule. Here's a Bill. Here's another catchphrase.
Ah, I've got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Anyone? Earmuffs. It's earmuffs.
Hazel.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs, right. Well, the bonus is all yours. Take another square away.
Oh, I nearly got it there, Hoodie.
Top left, 5 seconds. Here we go. £260.
Alright, what we got here? Something me in the middle. Oh, we got ads again. Saying ads should end in 3 seconds. Should be back now. Should be back.
Hazel for another £100. What's the bonus?
No idea.
No idea. Bill, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
Intelligent genes. Intelligence genes. Smart genes. Smart genes. Smarty pants. Oh, I think Amy might have it. Good genes, smart genes, smarty pants. I think Amy's got it there. Yeah.
Ran out of time on that one. What do we see? We see an IQ of 200. That's very high. That's very smart, isn't it? And we see some pants. What do you think it is, studio audience? Smarty pants. What they used to call me at school. I can't help it. Here's the Bill. You're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
So in love? It's kind of a lame clue, isn't it? It must be, though. What else could it be?
Bill.
So in love.
So in love! He just got the last one.
I think the writers, that was a last thing on a Friday clue, that one. They were like, you coming down the pub? Yeah, I just got to write one more clue. Fuck it. And they just came up with that.
Listen, you'd have been up early in that stall tomorrow morning if you hadn't got that one right, Bill. £50 in front of you. You're getting going again. Come on, take a square away. Can you steal the bonus? Top centre. 5 seconds. Here we go. There's £100 in the bank. It would put you back.
Don't. Something me. Would. Pretty sure it says don't hurry me. Is that a U or is that an O? I think that's an O.
Back in the game. Give me the bonus catchphrase. Run out of time. Bill has no idea. Hazel, you're back in play. Here's another catchphrase.
We've had this one before. Tin Pan Alley. Keep reusing old clues.
Hazel.
Tin Pan Alley.
Tin Pan Alley is the correct answer. There's the bonus. Take a square away. Centre right. 5 seconds. Here we go. You've got 209.
Yeah, it is don't. Something. Don't crowd. No, not don't crowd me. Don't. Oh, what's that second word? Don't worry about me. Oh, Sly, you're a bloody genius. Yes. That's very good. Very good. In fact, hang on. Where's the... you deserve one of these. Good job, good job.
£90, Hazel, for £100 in the bonus. Give me the bonus catchphrase.
Don't hurry me.
Don't hurry me is not right, Bill. Here is another catchphrase.
Yeah, I got it. Got it. State of mind, Zebra, yeah.
Bill.
State of mind.
The state of mind is correct. State of mind is correct. It's your turn to buzz. I think he's going to steal it off you, Hazel. I think he knows what it is. Take a square away, Bill. That's the one. 5 seconds. Here we go. Hazel almost said it the last time. 290.
Yeah, Sly. I think you've nailed it, son.
She's got Bill. You've got £80 for 100 to get back in the game. Give me the bonus.
Don't worry me.
Don't worry me. It's not the right answer. Hazel, you're back in play. Here's
So
another
close.
catchphrase.
Under lock and key. Would have been more obscure if they put a map on the head. Yeah.
Bill.
Under lock and key.
Under lock and key.
Oh, he's catching up. Sort of.
Have you got this bonus under lock and key? There's only one square. Take it away, Bill. £110 for £100. I'm giving it to you. Give it to me.
Worry me not.
Worry me not's not right. Hazel, I can't offer it, but everybody at home's dying to hear what it is. It's a very simple one. It's don't worry about me.
Round about.
Don't worry about me.
The audience weren't happy about that, were they?
Very simple. You see the don't worry, and it's roundabout.
It explains. I love the way he has to explain it to these people.
Me. Okay, there's £100. There's got to be one. There's a catchphrase coming up. There's no bell. Watch your screens.
We've just had this one.
Bill.
Tin Pan Alley.
Tin Pan Alley. It's not right.
Right up your alley.
Right up your alley. We can accept that. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, really? They were, that's what happens when you cheap out on the graphics. Confusing your contestants. Dreadful.
Players, I'm sorry, that signal means we've run out of time. Bill, Hazel, take a look at the scores. Bill's got £110. Hazel's got £390 and is a worthy winner, ladies and gentlemen.
But the alley was on the left of the screen. Thought it was on the left to begin with, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, you've anyone who voted on Hazel, you've won. I think you've just won your channel points back because nobody voted on Bill or bet on Bill. I can't remember how to pay out channel points, but I'm going to take a look at that on the ad break a bit later, and you'll get those back.
Bill, everybody's a winner on catchphrase, £110. We wish you every success with the market stall. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. Bill, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a scam. That the money was just resting in my account. I'm going to have an ad break after catchphrase and before not for broadcast. And you'll get those sent out to you.
Hazel 390, just the beginning. You're in the super catchphrase. Please come over and join me.
Actually, can I just, if I type in /prediction again, will that just let me pay out? Oh, there we are. Yeah, I can do it from here. Hazel 1. There we are. Should all be paid out now. That was easier than I thought. Right. So, I'm going to do a new channel point prediction thing. Hang on. Right. Will Hazel win the final round? Yes or no? You got 30 seconds from now to bet on if she's going to win the final. What's it called? The super catchphrase? Yeah. There you go. Have fun with that. Got my coins back, risking them for no gain whatsoever. I know. Well, it required someone else to bet on Bill, didn't it? Anyway, there's a new prediction going on. So, 10 seconds left, I think. Somebody's bet on no. Is anyone going to bet on yes? 4, 3, 2. Oh, we've got... Yeah, okay. There we go. 33% say she's going to win it. 67 say no. Here we go.
Well, a bit of an up and down game and what have you, but you came through and you won it. Are you feeling okay?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Take a look at that screen, Hazel. 25 lettered squares. Behind each one is a prize and a catchphrase. Answer me 5 in a straight line, which the computer's showing you. You could win this prize.
The accessory no busy kitchen should be without. The latest computerized microwave oven.
Ooh, a computerized microwave oven. It's funny how microwaves in the 80s look more advanced than the ones we got now. Look at all the buttons on that. I'll tell you how basic microwaves are now. I just repeatedly jab the start button to add 30 seconds. Instead of like typing in how long I want it on. The ones now just have mechanical timers again. I wouldn't cheap out enough to get an analog one. Zebra says, I prefer the mechanical timer. I don't, and I'll tell you for why. I had a microwave oven with a mechanical timer before, and it got worn out, so it would sometimes get down to like, you know, seconds left, and then it didn't have enough power in the spring to turn it off when it got to 0, so it would just keep cooking and cooking forever. Dangerous things. I would prefer it if my digital microwave just went ding once rather than beeping 5 times in a row. That's unnecessary.
You like that? You just got engaged and what have you? Yeah, that's nice. Okay, the M square, that's the mystery prize. It's hiding behind there. It's a star prize. Go in any direction.
Toaster oven exploded. Oh my god. That sounds dangerous.
The computer's showing you through the M square you can uncover that mystery prize. 60 seconds to do it. That's lots of time. If you get stuck past, you can always come back. Hazel, your time starts when you choose your first letter. Good luck.
C, please.
C.
Faith
in God.
Right, next.
H. Walking around in circles.
I thought it was walking in circles as well. Is it not just walking in circles?
Oh, God. Pass.
Pass next.
M. Mastermind.
Right, next.
Oh.
R. Night.
Night of Success? Walking rings. What is a walking ring?
Successful night over success, pass.
Pass.
H, oh, I've done that, sorry.
I.
I was framed.
Right, next.
D.
Oh, she's quick.
Broken arm, weather.
Weather forecast. The toaster oven just went thomp. Bright flash coming out the side air vents and the breaker trips. Timer parts everywhere and the switch contacts were going. Oh my god. Dangerous. I've never had a toaster oven. I've got an air fryer. As every millennial must have one. It's fine. I don't like having to clean it all the time. I think it should clean itself.
Weather 4 foot, pass.
Pass next.
B.
I've got bits of fish fingers stuck to my the tray in my air fryer at the moment. I need to wash that up after the stream.
Small Billy, little Billy.
Little Billy.
Baby.
Why? How is that not Little Billy? I don't have an air fryer. Amy doesn't have one either. Ah, what? I thought it was like every millennial. It's part of a meme now, isn't it? All millennials have an air fryer. They are quite good. I don't like I said, I don't like having to wash up the tray inside it all the time. That's annoying.
Baby Billy. Pass.
Pass.
A.
A.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Plus 2 pluses, double plus. Pass.
Pass then. Oh, here's your...
Oh, these clues are brutal.
You went round the mountains there, didn't you? Is there any letters you didn't know? So you got 5 wrong. You got 5 wrong, right? My goodness, we're going to go over them all. Okay, are we? Let's start with letter A, are we? Double cross, that's what we're looking for. Eh? The B, we got for B. What have we got there? Little Billy. Billy the Kid we're looking for. Billy the Kid. What was the other one? Well, I think it was D as in weather. You nearly got this one. Weather 4 on the cast.
Weather forecast.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, see what you see. You forgot the golden rule.
That's right.
There it is. Circles. Walking in circles. Walking in circles. The golden rule works every time. Eh? Any more? What was that one? Oh, this is easy, this here. Overnight success.
Yeah,
Overnight success. Well, it's always easy.
Overnight success. Oh. I was thinking about getting a regular deep fryer. So I like good French fries. Yeah, that's the problem, is dealing with the oil for those, isn't it? Bit of a nuisance.
See when you look around. But you got 3 right and you've won these prizes.
A 35mm camera.
Ooh.
A slide projector with automatic rotary slide magazine. And a very handy power cleaner. All brought to you courtesy of Catchphrase.
Wow, those are some very mid prizes.
Oh, plus £390, ladies and gentlemen. That's not bad, is it, eh? Well, here's all the camera will come in. You're just going to go on holidays next week, are you? Yeah, that's good. I hope you have a nice time. And we've enjoyed having you here on Catchphrase.
It's been really, really good.
A lovely contestant. You saw it, you said it. You nearly won the big one.
Oh, nearly.
Not too bad. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching Catchphrase. See you soon.
Bye. Just buy a diesel car doesn't really work. Oh yeah, you used to be able to run old diesel engines on cooking oil, didn't you? I don't think any of those modern diesel engines won't accept that stuff though. You needed like a proper old Volkswagen Passat 1.9 TDCi or whatever it was. Those old Volkswagen engines would eat that shit up. They were bulletproof, those things. Right, no one else knows what the fuck I'm talking about, so I'm going to stop. Whoa. Settle down, we're not doing another one. Settle down. Right, so up next, what time is it? Almost 7:30. Do I want to have dinner yet? No, we're going to play a bit of... not for broadcast, that was it. So, give me a few minutes to get that set up in the background, and we'll be back. Do you guys want some more ads, or would you like a music break? You don't really get a say in it, actually. I'm going to give you a music break if I can find the bloody thing. Where is it? See you in a minute.
That's a rather bad start, isn't it? What we'll do, obviously, is to work on things. The engineers will get things sorted as quickly as they possibly can. In the meantime, we'll play some music.
You are an important person, a rare individual, a unique creature. There has never been anyone just like you, and never will be. You have talents and abilities no one else has. In some ways, you're superior to any other living person. Power to do anything you can imagine is within you when you discover your real self by practicing a few simple laws of success. First law of success. Take inventory of your assets. Don't be modest or critical. Be open and objective. Get a pencil and paper. Write down every good thing about yourself you can think of. It's you. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. It's you. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. It's you. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Simple house success. Write a description of the person you'd like to be. Describe your personal dress, your home, your automobile, your desired occupation, and income. Be honest. Now, go even deeper. Describe the inner person you'd like to be. Let your mind run wild. Assume you can become anything you desire. The fact is, you will become the person you honestly describe. You can't avoid it. Make it happen. 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 Concentrate on a mental image of the person you'd like to be. Paint a picture in your imagination of who you want to become. Constantly hold this visual in your mind's eye. See yourself performing and responding like a champion. Feel the confidence and courage that radiate from this type of person. It's you. All you. It's you. All you. It's you. All you. These three laws are powerful and effective in changing lives. They'll work for you without fail if you're persistent in applying them. Make it happen. 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 It's you. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. It's you. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Okay. Right. Now we doing for resources on this? Because it seems to be making things lag out a little bit. Now, I've not played this before. Actually, is there audio on this? Hang on, where's the volume mixer? Let's get that sorted. Oh! Okay.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
Alright, you stay there for now. Is this still working? Bear with just a sec. Right, you can go down because that's loud. So this is not for broadcast. This is a game. I think it's like a full it's sort of like an FMV game, but you're basically at the helm of like a broadcasting studio. I've not played it before. Let's get off of this screen. Go back to play campaign. Alright, start a new game. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's turn that volume up a bit.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
We're still vassal slaves.
Right, let's see how we get on with the volume like that. I might have to fiddle with it later.
We're only getting started.
Right, broadcasters recommended. So this is normal difficulty. Right, here we go.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
That's loud, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Can they not just balance the... Alright, we may have to just put up with the fact that this is sometimes going to be very loud and sometimes quiet. So if there's some dialogue, we'll focus on that to... Oh, what's this? Alright, like... Also, it has a habit of ignoring my graphics settings, because it keeps changing the resolution when I asked it not to... Right, that one, please. Vertical sync, yeah. Can you just stay like that, instead of changing all the time? Right, is that... Yeah, that's fine, okay. Resume. Right, turn right. Ah, yeah.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Okay.
Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time.
Okay.
Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Okay.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Okay.
Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first...
It's just like being a Twitch streamer, this.
Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes are on this room. We do not want to get fired.
Right.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
Oh, there we
You
are.
know seafood makes me go out in costumes.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody.
Right. Subtitles are cropped off the bottom. Yeah. Now, there's a good reason for that. Let me see if I can... you see, look, what I did... I'll let you in on how the sausage is made. Put that out of the way. This is a stretched limousine version of the 4x3 Sony TV I've got on the other that I use for watching Catchphrase. So, as you can see, I didn't do a very good job of stretching it out. And it's not quite the right aspect ratio. So if I do that, it won't cover up the whole thing. And it's too late to make a new scene where I just have the... It doesn't... Just indulge me for now. Let's see if we can center that a bit better and... You don't need... It shouldn't need the subtitles. It should be loud enough. Right. Resume.
It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys honest Andy's totally
Right.
independent.
How do I do that then?
Corners the flowered
Oh, that's number 2.
Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic...
Right.
Oh.
Button 2, bit early there, mate.
Oh. Shit.
Next thing is the throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. Just like being a Twitch streamer, this. Exactly the same thing.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now. Lovely, mate.
Yes. Perfect.
Decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
Oh, fuck.
Critics have accused him of a
Okay,
severe
green
lack
bit
of
in the white
actual
bit.
policies and of being
Okay, that
deliberately
looks good.
vague.
Yep,
The
perfect.
opposition parties have all
Oh, it's moving.
defeat
It's moving.
Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right.
Ah, okay.
Play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
Right, when it hits 0. Okay. So it's A, B, or C.
1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Look at that.
I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Professional broadcaster.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
That's all right, he doesn't remember anything.
How are we doing for sound? Is it loud
I'm
enough?
deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate, but this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Okay.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
Right, does the ad automatically stop then?
3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Yes.
Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right, go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
By none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among...
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Getting a bit jerky, isn't it?
Stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yeah.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
Thunder Twat.
Several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying
I'm
that the
killing
character
it.
you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge?
Frame rate's become... It's very framey, isn't it? What is it? I think it's using... Oh, that's bad. Look at that. I think it's using up a lot of video. Oh. GPU screaming right now. What's going on with that? 100% GPU just from OBS. Something's gone fucked up. I wonder if it just... it's Twitch. No, it's not Twitch. It's my end. Oh, hang on. That's better. I don't think it likes having the game running on top of OBS. It's using all the video processing. It was fine before, for a while. Have I got anything I can close off in the background? Background video on this scene is getting choppy as well now, isn't it? Can't have anything nice, can you? Let me have a think. Can I should I make it full screen? Wow, that's a bummer. Right, are there any settings on this I can change to make it a bit less fucking... Right, let's turn it off, put that on 60 instead of 75. B for your GPU for the FMV game. What it is that OBS has got loads and loads of videos it's decoding simultaneously in the background for when I go from scene to scene. So it's already chewing up a lot of it, just running OBS. What if we just fucking give it some of that? Turn that off. I don't know if any of this is going to help, to be honest, but... Oh, apply changes, yep. Alright.
What exactly are you implying?
Yep.
What exactly But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer.
I'm nailing it with this, by the way. Absolutely nailing it. I'm technically operating 2 broadcasting studios at the same time here, by the way. Professional streamer.
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels. A bit long. Doesn't it? Bleeding. Doesn't it? Giving. Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again.
Oh,
Okay,
supposed
don't
to
panic.
censor
I'll
it.
explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Indicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
There we go.
Cool, looks like
Right.
Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio.
Explain the censor button to me.
There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the right bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Whoa. Nailed it. Oh, bollocks, it's doing it again.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time.
Fucking hell.
Joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate, upwards.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I'm drowning, Lance.
Oh no, it's stretching it, shit.
Now let's match it back by
Oh,
going
bollocks.
downwards.
Fuck, I'm fucking it. It's fine. Just over to... Ah, no! I'm pressing the...
sterility.
The mouse wheel isn't doing anything. Oh, there we are. Okay, we just do that.
This is the key.
Oh, my giddy aunt. This is...
Perfect, mate.
Shoo. Okay.
We have to ask
That'll do.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Alright, 11 seconds till the ads. The viewership's pretty healthy, isn't it? Look how green that is. And... cut to commercial now.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm, and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear.
Okay.
Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
I think it's already set to that, isn't it?
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
And with more than 2 areas of interest, isn't it time you're...
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's
Right.
too late.
Okay.
You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Yep.
The country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4...
How are we doing? Is it still stuttering, the stream, or is it all right?
Welcome back. And I'm
Seems
told we
okay
can now
here.
go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I
Get ready to
start?
bleep.
Go for it, Pat.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Bit too much of a beep there.
I'm sorry
Oh.
about the language there.
Right, 2
Sorry
seconds.
about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It
Yeah.
makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Oh, that was good.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't
Oh,
need
this
a
bloke's supposed to be Farage, isn't
You
he?
need a team. A team that can change things. But today
Whoops.
is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of
nailing
the
it.
tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To
Okay.
properly fund health and education.
This is going well.
To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay your pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people who
Yeah.
you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Yay.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Oh, that's me.
So, as the country braces itself for new government,
Ah,
that's
that's-
all from us this
oh,
evening
no,
at the
that's
National
okay.
Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Adverts.
Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Same old boring politics then?
This
It's
some
good, this, isn't it?
weird fever dream. Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Broadcast complete. Challenge room unlocked. Woo!
When the programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Alright. Yeah, this is good, this, isn't it? I like this. More info. Yeah.
This is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course, you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
Interference-free show, adequately edited. All offensive words were censored. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all.
Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares, you're a cleaner for God's sake, so why would you care?
This guy's brilliant. Alright, current wealth broke ass poor. Bit mean.
This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
I see. So that's a heart, that's good.
Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now.
Okay.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News.
Okay, so this is,
But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1.
Here's a VOD.
At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight.
Do we have to watch
as
the
a
whole
team of
thing?
Nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us...
Oh, is the frame rate taking a shit again? Oh, so it has. I don't know why.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Right. Save and quit. Right. I can't quit out. It's only going to let me continue. So what I'm going to do... I'm just going to force quit the game. Oh, hello. Look who it is. Hey, look, Mom on TV. I'm naked from the tits down, look. Not entirely. Music. Right. I'll tell you what, I'll try and iron out the bugs with that for next time. I'm not sure what's causing the problem, to be honest. It seems like this game's really dynamic, how much processing power... Yeah, I don't understand it. I'll try and get to the bottom of it for next time, because it's quite fun, that. I was enjoying that. But we're coming up to 3 hours. And I fancy having some dinner, I think. It's about 8 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah. And a nice glass of Coke too. Beppis. Alright, have a good rest of your evening, everybody. I'm going to try and be on again next Wednesday. This is my minimum commitment to streaming from now on. Is once every Wednesday, 5 PM. I'm going to try and knock one out. And I'm going to try and do a stream as well. Hey! Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Enjoy your evenings. And until next time.
No, the sad moment is here. Yes, the moment we have to say goodbye. Bye. We've shared some wonderful times, but don't ever forget, in a show like ours, there's no one more important than me.